The Growth of Labor Unions, Lesson 2.1. If you were to work in a factory in the late 19th century, chances are you'd have had a very limited workspace, poor ventilation, extreme heat or cold to deal with, and a work week that never seemed to end. These dangerous work conditions often resulted in injury, but at that time workmen's comp was unheard of. Despite these poor conditions, people, including young children and women, had to survive, often by working in a factory. Just before closing time on March 25, 1911, a fire broke out in the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory. Like typical factories and sweatshops of the time, the workers were cramped in close quarters. Out of desperation, some of the employees jumped from the 9th story, desperate for a way out. By the time the fire was put out, 146 workers were dead and others were badly injured. National labor unions were developed to protect workers from incidents such as the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire. First formed in the 1860s, the first national labor union was quickly dissolved. They left a legacy, however, and raised an awareness of working conditions and problems. Samuel Gompers was a labor union leader who worked tirelessly to promote unity between craft unions and advocated the rights of unions within the government. The American Federation of Labor, or AFL, was a union formed to protect workers' rights. While other unions were heavily involved in politics, the AFL focused on procuring higher wages for workers and more control over the actual job. The Industrial Workers of the World, or IWW, was a union formed to advocate for the rights of the poor, unskilled workers across the country. Word spread quickly about the organization, and it soon boasted international members. The IWW advocated the overthrow of the wage system and, as a result, organized many strikes and protests over the years. Mary Harris, or Mother Jones, was a woman who fought tirelessly for the cause of the working person. After losing her entire family in a flu epidemic, Mother Jones began to travel from industrial city to industrial city. If there was a strike on hand, Mother Jones was there to help organize, support, and act as a cheerleader. She was an advocate for workers' rights right up until the day she died at age 100.